Hi everyone, I'm going to share with you two collections that I picked up from your scrapbook supply, and then I'm going to share with you some projects. So I picked up the two new paper pads from Prima, which is Seashore and Time Traveler's Memories. Let me show you the Seashore. I've already used it and it's gorgeous papers. I wanted this especially for the Julie Nutting Sea Sallie stamp, the mermaid, and it just goes perfect with that stamp. Let me take out my little pieces here. So I love to save every bit and piece. So this is the paper pad. I want to get the A4 stack. Now that I've worked with this paper, it's just really beautiful. Let's see how I could show this to you. The colors are just really gorgeous. And you can cut these ones out. Really pretty. It would make a really nice beach theme project too as well. So I noticed there's a lot of postage stamps on here as well too. It's really gorgeous. I love this script one. I thought this one was really pretty. I use that in my project that I'm going to share with you. And then this one is a map, the lighthouse. See here, I just want to make sure I didn't miss any. And then these have some cute little clams. And this one's beautiful too. This is another one that I used. This one has a lot of postage on it. Let's see here. I use this one a lot too. And these you can fussy cut out. Really pretty shells. That's pretty. That's pretty too. I've fussy cut out the word sea, my project. Again, I just love the colors in this collection. And then the last one, really pretty. So again, that's Seashore. And then this other one I got, which is Time Traveler's Memories, it reminded me a lot of Prima's Tea Thyme collection. And I really love that collection, and it's hard to find that collection. So I had to get it, and I picked up two of the 6x6 paper pads, and then I also got the A4 pad. And then I'll show you the chipboard adhesive pieces too that I picked up. So they're really pretty. Lots of tickets in this collection and pocket watch. So if you have the pocket watch die from Tim Holtz, it'll work well. And then also if you have the ticket punch or die, it will work well too. You can even make a ticket mini album, would be really nice. So let me show you the papers. As you can see, this is where I immediately thought of the Tea Thyme collection. There's another one I'll show you here in a bit. That totally reminded me. This one right here. Super gorgeous. So if you loved the Tea Thyme, you are definitely going to love this collection. It's a little bit more on the darker side, but it's really pretty. Love these. You can cut those out. This one reminded me too. Super pretty. Love this collection. You can see, again, you can see a lot of the pocket watch and the tickets. And keys also is another thing I noticed. I love the stripes on this one. You could see the flowers in the background. Just really beautiful. This one right here. Really pretty. A deep maroon. I love this one right here. Here's all the tickets. This one's really pretty. See here. And then the last one's beautiful too. Love this one. It's really gorgeous. So again, that's a Tea Thyme Traveler's Memories. I was about to say Tea Thyme. Okay, let me share with you the projects that I made. So I made 2 cards, and I used these dies that I picked up from Sizzix because they had a sale on the Karen Burniston dies, and a lot of her dies were only $5, which I thought was an awesome deal, and I especially love Karen Burniston's pop-up dies. So I used this one, which is Circle and Ribbon 3D platform die, and it's a Biggs die, and this is the card that I made. And it's a teacher card, so I made it from one of my daughter's teachers. I'm not sure which teacher yet, if it's going to be Maddie or Ashley's, but I definitely have to make another one. And I used some craft cardstock as the base, and then the collection that I used is a stationer's desk, because I really liked it because it had pencils and, you know, typewriter, just things that totally related with school, and I just thought it was perfect. And this is one of the new stamps from Julie Nutting, which is Natalie. She just looked like a teacher to me. So I copic colored her hair and skin, and then I fussy cut her outfit. And I fussy cut out these pencils, and I cut out this image as well. So life's beauty is hidden in the everyday. And then I added some flowers. Here's some trim that I had. These burlap flowers are by Recollections from Michaels. And then when you open up the card, there's the pop-up. And I stamped Best Teacher. So you can use this for any theme. That's what I really love about these pop-up cards. And you can see a cute little ribbon. And then I fussy cut out that dragonfly. And I also fussy cut out this pen. So I love it. They're really fun. It's really, you know, cool to open up. My girls especially, they love pop-up cards. Here's the other one I made. So it's a sea theme, and I wanted to use my Julie Nutting Sea Sallie stamp, and then I used the new Seashore collection, or the paper pad. And so I use, again, craft cardstock as my base. I layered the design paper. Here's another new die, which is the Fancy Frame. So you get 2 pieces. You have the back piece and then the top piece, which is really cool. And then I cut those both out with chipboard and then the design paper. And then these die cut pieces, which is the seahorse and the seashell, it's from an older die that I had by Provocraft, which are these dies right here. I'm not even sure what set it came with, but these are the dies, and it went perfect with this collection. So I cut those out, add some flowers, I even add some shells. This trim right here I got from my mom a long time ago, which is this right here. I believe you can even, I've seen it at Michael's. And I just sprayed it with some Lindy Stamp Gang Moonshadow Mist in the varnished brass. I love the color. Again, I add some Snow Tex. And when you open it up, it's Sea Sallie. So it kind of looks like she's swimming. So this die right here is an older die by Karen Burniston, which is the spinning 3D platform die. See that? It's an XL die, which is this die right here. And that's the piece that you get right here. So when you open it up, it just, whatever you put in it spins, which is really cool. So it kind of looks like the mermaid swimming. And so I add the die cuts. These are from the paper pad right here, this piece right here, and then this is where I cut out the word sea. These are again using these dies right here. And then let's see, I copic colored her hair and skin. I add a little star on her hair next to her headband, and then I add a little pearl on her belly button. To make the tail, I basically just used my 1/8 circle punch, and I just layered it throughout her whole entire tail. and then I add some snow text, and then I took my peeled paint, distress ink, and distressed it. And I love it. Super fun to make. And then again, it just opens and closes like that. So the Prima doll stamps and the pop-up cards work really well together. So that's my other card. And then using the same die, which is this one right here, I made some tags. They're just some For You tags that I made. This is using the Prima Princess Stack. So it makes really cute tags. So I basically just punched a hole on top and I tied some twine. You can see the back piece, I used my embossing folder with polka dots. And then I put some pop dots underneath this piece right here, the top piece. And then I add some pearls. And then the oval piece that's part of this piece right here, I just glued to the bottom piece and then stamped For You. It's an older Stampin' Up! Stamp that I had. And I just made a bunch of them. They make cute tags. Or like how I did here on the card, you can incorporate it on your project. So lots of different ways that you can use that die. And then I also made a butterfly using one of the Prima dolls. This is Shay. She's again one of the new stamps. And then she stands up like this. This is using my butterfly AccuCut die. And I love how this one turned out. And basically I just covered the butterflies with the Princess design paper by Prima. You can see I covered both sides. And then I just adhered Shay to the center of the butterfly. And then I add some lace. This sentiment's from Diane Reevely. Until you spread your wings, you have no idea how far you'll fly. And then I add some Martha Stewart little butterflies and then some flowers. And I love it. She just stands up like so. And it just looks like they're her wings. So I love that project. And then I made these little Glassine bags using another one of the new dies, which is the 3D flower flip-up die. And I just took these Glassine bags that I got from Daiso, and then when you pull it, the flower just flips up. It's a super cute flower. So I used this older paper collection by My Mind's Eye, which is memorable, and the colors were just really pretty. It was perfect because they're double-sided, so it works perfect for this die. And I add some clouds on the top using my Fisker cloud punches. So they're two different sizes. That's the smaller one, and then that's the medium one. And then I added this little ladybug that I glittered up using a Martha Stewart punch. And then I just stamped Much Love in the center. And then I add a little fence using this punch I had by Martha Stewart. And then I add a tag, and then a little Starbucks gift card. So they make cute little gift card holders. Another way to use this die. You can put this on a card. Here's another one I made. So I made two of them. Exactly the same, but different sentiment. This time I used the Grass Punch by Fiskars. And again, just put a tag with a gift card. And they're just so cute. I just love how it just flips up. Ashley and Maddie get a kick out of it. I think it's just really fun. So I made those. And then I used, this is another new die that I picked up. It's called Place Card and Silverware. I love this. There's so many projects I want to make with this. And this is one of them that I made. So I thought this would be a cute invitation if you're having maybe a tea party or, you know, just a little get-together. You can put the little spoon, fork, and knife. I just basically cut it with some chipboard and layered it with the Princess Stack design paper, and then wrapped it with a doily, and then just put it in a Glassine bag, and then wrapped some twine. I took the place card and made it into a little actual card, and then I put the name on the top, and then I just add a flower. And I thought it would just make a cute little invitation, or you could just, you know, place this on the table. And then the way I display displayed it in my picture was I took one of these burlap doilies that I made using another one of the new dies, which is the Ornate Plate. It was such a great deal, $5. I mean, honestly, you couldn't beat that price. I just used the burlap paper from Die Cuts with a View, which is this one. And when you're using this paper, it just works perfect with your dies because it's backed with paper, so it doesn't fray. Because I've gotten questions of how I was able to not get it to fray. It's because it has that paper in the back. And I wish they did that with a 12 by 12 stack, because I know the 12 by 12 stack, they didn't back it with paper. And I just put my little teacup that I made with my Brenda Walton die, and then I just put it right next to it. And I just thought it was just a cute way to, you know, put it on the table. So I made that, and here's some more of those burlap things that I made. I mean the doily with the burlap. I used an older die. This is a decorative doily die that had some hearts in it. So you can make some really cute burlap doilies. Again, using this die, which is the Ornate Plate. So that's that one, and that's pretty much my projects. And the other two dies that I picked up was this one, which is Birds on a Wire. It's another cute one. And then this one was a, let's see, square ornate 3D frame. That was another die. That was, again, only $5. So again, it was a great deal. So those are my projects, and thanks everyone for watching. Bye.